Hello. Okay. So it's doubled streaming. We got one recorded on the web browser, and one recorded on the stream. This is the preview. They're gonna get the hesitant one because these bastards can donate for a better computer. So it will tell me right here if there's any issues with the stream.
Yeah.
So typically if I close that down, there won't be any. Doesn't need to be that. Alright, let's start it off. What is it? You're listening to Desrak from DBM Gaming.
And Virgil's Revenge, speaking in said podcast.
So, if you guys haven't joined our podcast before, there's many things that we do. And today we play behind a lovely game called Smash Bros. Ultimate. Each day brings a new thing, or each week I should really say. Like, every time we play, we will be distracted by the video game, so don't mind us. If you want to see what's going on, you can tune into YouTube.com or search me on there, which is DBM Game Videos. DBM Gaming is one word, and then the word videos after it, and there's a weird looking helmet as the display picture. As you join, be sure to know that we like to talk about video games. We do a lot of things that consist of it, and therefore we make it our life. Currently, we are beating the mess out of each other on Ultimate. Today's stories that we're going to cover are just a few little tidbits that we're going to do, and then so we're going to cover 3 gaming news stories. And then from there, we're going to transfer into our progress segment, which is talking about any games that we've been playing and how they should be rated on a 1 through 5 scale. So I don't have any special stories like a lot of podcast things I listen to, but we're going to start off with our gaming news. And typically what we do is we turn around and go to Google, because everybody uses it, and put into the search bar gaming news, and what comes up is exactly what we pretty much read off. Typically we're a little bit more prepared on most occasions, but today we're not, just cause. So, first story. What's the first story, Justin?
First story, development delay for low Battlefield 5 sales.
So what do you think, like, that's just the title, what do you think it's going to be about?
I think it's going to be something about maybe EA sitting there trying to explain why they had low sales. Yeah, I want to say they were probably lower than Call of Duty. I'm not exactly what their sales were like. So, to me, it's, I actually really honestly don't know, what happened with Battlefield 5. They're making excuses of why they failed horribly.
And that completes the first match of Ultimate. So, getting back to this one, 7.3 million copies of Battlefield 5 sold in Electronic Arts third quarter. It's missed the company predictions predictions by about 1 million, and stumble causes bad marketing and needs the delay to make it. What the fuck? Dude, really, guys? If we think about it, Battlefield 5 is more historically, and we did not do a great job of building moments early in the project. And I think it's not just the context of development, I think it's about the context about broadening execution with the entire campaign. Our launch didn't really resonate strongly as we would have liked with the players that we never really catch up. And as our competitors continually build momentum, whether that was Fortnite, Red Dead Redemption 2, or Call of Duty. Okay, so first of all, we said this in the past. Red Dead was going to cover a lot of sales regardless. Like, it was going to dwarf Call of Duty. It was going to dwarf, what was another game that came out?
Let's see, another game that came out that it was going to hit, hell, it was going to dwarf Kingdom Hearts 3, which is why they ended up pushing it back.
No, in my opinion, it didn't. But that was just my opinion.
Oh, well, I think Red Dead actually sucked. I didn't care for the game too much. I think KH3 would have taken it out completely.
No, of course not. Anyways, so going back to, let's see, the marketing problem combined with the need to shift the game back into Ultimate for the game performance. I don't know what the fuck I just said. You having fun of it?
What? Trying to protect? Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's more than that. Anyways, getting back to the level news. They're basically trying to blame it off bad, like, story arc. That's what it looks like they're blaming it off of.
Well, yes, their story actually really sucked, I have to say. All they did was practically rewrite 4 and thought that they could post that out.
Is that what 4 was about?
Or what is Battlefield 4? I'm pretty sure 4 was practically the same thing. You know, covering like lost stories and shit.
Yeah, no, you're getting your ass beat here.
Oh, what? I didn't even realize what he did.
Oh, you're lucky. Anyways, so overall, like, other than this, like, obviously it's all about the story, right?
Yeah, it's really nothing but storyline, which would have worked just fine had they actually changed things up.
What do you mean by that?
Well, if you played Battlefield 4 1, you would understand that their main storyline was practically just multiple small stories.
Battlefield 4-1?
No, it's 401, right? Trying to remember exactly which one it was that I ended up buying. And, its story was fine, fun, but, you know, you have to change it up. You know, you can't sit there and hold the exact same thing, and, you can't copy and paste something and expect it to work well. You know, which you've said something about Kingdom Hearts, you know, practically doing the same thing, which, yes, I would say it would be the same if they didn't have, for example, Chain of Memories, or, let's see, Recoded. You know, they do change it up here and there, it's just, they don't change it up as much as Oh, that was great.
That was.
Leave it to Dial to sit there and screw me over by reforming the hole.
No. Anyways, next story. Here's all the biggest news from February 2019 inside Xbox events.
Oh my. Now I'm kind of scared what's going on here because me no longer having a Xbox, it's, you know, is it going to be something big? Is it going to be something nice? I'm kind of scared now.
It was a 90-minute live stream. It was hosted the first Inside Xbox Showcase event on Tuesday, February 15th. Nearly a 90-minute live stream will learn more information on games like Metro Exodus, Mortal Kombat 11, Crackdown 3, Sea of Thieves, and the Division 2. We found out about a new Xbox controller and Microsoft plans for the future of its studio. That's a great, summary, sorry.
That's a good summary, and that's a good way to go into the year. I mean, yes, they're kind of like 1 month away, or ahead,
No, they're
or late.
well, February 5th. That's about retail here, so it's fine.
Well, yes. What I mean is, you know, practically for them to be so early in the year and showing some of this is, I think that's great. Yeah. Oh, I'm so nice. This badass. What? What? Okay then. Well, anyways, practically what I was saying was for it to be as early in the year, you know, I think that they've got a great start going for them, and I'm kind of excited to see what they get going. And I just got obliterated by a fucking Sky Dragon and some laser beam move you got going on. Yeah.
I didn't even use it yet.
Or, no, it was some charge beam that you used across the field.
No, it wasn't in charge.
That's where you had some kind of beam you shot at me earlier.
That one?
Yes, that one.
No, I don't have to. Oh, I thought I dodged. God damn it.
Goodbye, DK Island.
So the first story that they actually put up is, I read this as soon as I was able to get it. So basically, Halo Outpost.
Halo Outpost 7? Huh.
Yeah. So what do you think it is?
Well, I honestly don't know. I want to say maybe it's going to be something to do with, well, Battle Royale games are technically on the rise, so maybe it's a Battle Royale type of Halo?
No.
No? I honestly couldn't say then. Why don't you give us an idea of what it is? Because it's
Would
not...
you want to see a Warhog in real life?
Yes.
Would you want to stand up to a soldier? Like, physically there?
Hell yeah.
Would you like to see the U.S. What is it? I forgot what it's called. USCS or something like that. Marines.
Yes, the USCS Marines.
Yeah. Wouldn't you love to see that?
I would like to see that up close and personal.
You just have to go to Houston in August.
Really?
It's a museum.
They got a museum?
Yeah.
Going up.
So as you can see, they got pretty much like a world tour kind of thing. But speak to creators at panels, use virtual reality to dive deeper in the science fiction universe, be able to go inside of a life-size Warhog and explore the titular Halo ring.
Titular Halo
I don't
ring?
know how to say that.
Me neither. All I heard was tit and you
Yeah.
are.
Giant tit, man, giant tit.
Think we would all love to see a giant tit. Except for our female viewers, unless, well, yeah, anyways.
Anyways, let's not get into it. So, what do you think about? What do you want to go to see a museum of Halo?
I would love to see a museum of Halo. And I could already imagine on the roof that they're going to have a giant Halo ring held by multiple suspenders and everything, keeping it held up high.
I don't think that'll get that fancy.
I don't see why not. It would be great. Yeah. Okay, let's just.
Anyways, so the next thing that they talked about was Crackdown 3.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, well, I don't know if I ever actually played Crackdown.
Really?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think I have.
I don't think I've ever been to this stage.
What are you trying to shove me off?
Yeah, I'm not. Anyways, Crackdown is like, it was the first game that you could actually destroy a building, and that was like the whole like thing of it. Like, it's a massive server, like kind of like Minecraft.
Oh, of course. Okay.
Wow, that's actually that's too perfect. That was yours. I've never seen that.
Back to base.
Wasn't that like the main villain in Mega Man?
Yes.
Yeah, it's bad that Zero ended up coming out and wiping them out. I'm kind of afraid to see what's there now.
Anyways, so Crackdown 3 is great. It's supposed to be like the best like Grand Theft Auto out there. You just take over buildings. It was kind of like a Saints Row meets like Destruction.
That sounds like a game I would like.
Yeah, sorry. Saints Row is. You play Saints Row, right? You played with me, right?
Yes, I played Saints Row probably.
Wait, did I get any new stuff?
Electroshock.
Yeah, it did.
It didn't let me pick myself up. Anyways,
What?
I don't know what that was. I just parried you. Just know that.
Oh wait, no. I thought I grabbed it. I was trying to chase you down, and it's like, and that just didn't work in my face.
So, I guess, I mean, Crackdown is kind of its own thing. Like, you just gotta really look at it. Mortal Kombat 11, I know nothing about this.
You don't know nothing about Mortal Kombat or Mortal Kombat 11? Okay, I was about to say, I don't know what to say about 11 because I've seen nothing over it. Leave it to Light Pit to always,
So NetherRealm
survive.
Studios, creator director of Mortal Kombat, co-creator engine reporting the reveal of Mortal Kombat. During this event, D'Vorah is coming to Mortal Kombat complete with new moves. D'Vorah joins the ever-growing roster of announced fighters that feature Scorpion, Sonya, Scarlet, and several others. All these will feature customizational equipment and moves. So I feel like they're gonna be taking the route of what's it called? Injustice. Injustice has really set the ground rules for a lot of these fighting games. Like, what was another game that was like Injustice?
Injustice 2.
Shit, those two really. I guess they cover like all of the DC universe, so that's why.
Most likely. Oh, really? We're gonna do all more. Okay, let's see here. What we
got? Metro Exodus. Do you know anything about this?
Wasn't that like one of the first major PC games? No. Oh, come on. What's with all the Pokemon? Kid.
What his is?
Who?
Oh my.
It's like a little rocket ship if I'm right.
I was talking about that.
You just said oh.
I'm just taking it all nice and slow and shit.
Oh, still. You must die.
What I do.
Kind of. Give me that rocket piece. Or whatever piece that is. Hey, no, Omar. No.
Are you?
Oh, no, I guess not. Never mind.
Anyways, Metro Exodus is another game that's following suit. A lot of that was just it was just a whole bunch of game reveals and blah 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 blah. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and a new Titanfall is coming.
Well,
both of these are supposed to be made by. They keep saying Electronic Arts, but Respawn has Free-to-play Battle Royale game won't be the end of the Titanfall series. EA is teasing that experiences set over the sci-fi universe. So they're another Star Wars game. It's just to broaden the storyline, and that's all it really gives us.
Well, my question is, how is EA gonna fuck up this Star Wars game?
Right? Shit.
First one was they didn't have a campaign and practically screwed people over in that one. 2, they screwed people over, especially with their downloadable content. So, what could this one possibly do to fuck it up this time? And I know, me asking this, I'm gonna have the worst answer ever.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Pokemon Center. Simon.
Alright, so Star Wars, yay. Jedi Universe, yay. New Titanfall game, yay. But Apex has been the name of the game for the last whole while. What do you think of Apex?
Man, playing Apex just yesterday, you know, when I first got it, I don't even know what I should say at this point because I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. It practically put Fortnite off the map for a small time. You know, whether or not these kids start getting into Apex or not, who knows? But I can officially say after playing it for a bit that I actually enjoy what I see today. And Knuckle just goes falling. Oh, damn hole.
You got a problem? Problem with my Knuckle?
Yes, I do. He doesn't know how to leave me alone. Oh.
So do you have any funny stories or anything like you've done on Apex?
Well, other than the 2-person win streak that we just got here recently, I was playing with some random character or some random player, and we had a third, but he ended up like leaving right when the match started. So the guy I had, he didn't have his mic on, so we're sitting there running around. And I'm constantly screaming, "Hey, there's an enemy right here!"
Well, you're not using the ping system?
Oh, I used it, but by the time I used it, he had already popped shots with a sniper rifle. He'd sit there and pop shots with the 3-barrel shotgun pistol, which, oh my, I think like overpowered at that.
What, you never seen Ditto? Yeah, he plays better than you.
Well, fuck you too. Is that what I think it is?
No.
Why do I have to feeling you're lying to me?
I don't know what that was.
To me, I literally thought you just sat there and hit my. No. I was about to say I don't.
I hit something though.
I thought you hit the leaf for a moment and batted the leaf back at me.
I think that's what happened. Alright, so you want to hear my funny story?
Yes, I do.
So on Apex Legends, you are stuck in a team of 3 regardless of what happens. And with that being said, you are given 2 other people if you're playing by yourself. If you're playing with 2 people, you're given 1 random, so on and so forth. Unless you're playing with 3 people. So my lovely self decided to go and play a game during lunch. So that's a 20-minute window that I get to play a few games.
Yeah.
So I decided to jump in. I'm like, it crashed because I was doing something and I forgot. But, I chose start and then it crashed. I went back and played it again. And as it loads up, they showed two other people. It was a hunter guy and a wraith, and they ironically chose those two characters. So I went ahead and chose a robot, thinking, you know, support. Why not? Let's do it. Holy shit! Did he just kick me out of Anchor? It's been down for 10 minutes.
Oh, well, damn.
So I guess it records in 30-minute segments. Whatever, long story short, I matched up to Apex Legends, and it put me with a hunter and a wraith. I'm like, cool, whatever. I haven't played with these guys before. Like, physically.
Yeah.
But what got me was their rank.
They're right.
I'm level 6.
Uh-huh.
Like everybody should be if they don't fucking live stream the game.
Yeah.
Guess who I was put with?
Who were you put with?
A level 30 and a level 32.
My damn.
And guess what?
Huh.
We didn't win. So what ended up happening was we joined the match. I made sure that one of the two people were the jump leader, and we jumped and we landed somewhere I haven't been before, and they're just raiding everything, and I'm right behind them. I managed to pick up a gun. We go outside, and it's the swamp area. So the swamp area is pretty nice because there's a lot of houses and things to do. But so because of that, sorry.
Oh god, Pong. Wait, it doesn't hurt you?
So anyways, so I eventually get a DMR and a longbow. I don't know if you know what those weapons are.
Mark. That's one of the scout rifles, right?
Yeah, scout rifle and a fucking sniper rifle. Best way to put it. My smart self decided, oh, let me go ahead of my people. Let's go ahead of the level 30, yeah?
Yeah. So,
with that being said, so I went ahead of them, and then one of them pinged that there was somebody behind them. I'm like, okay, cool. Who could be behind them, right?
Yeah.
And I looked with the sniper rifle because I had a really good scope on it. And I saw somebody, and they were hiding behind a car, and I'm like, oh, okay, hey, let's go see what he wants. So I shoot at him, I get a headshot on him, and with this headshot, I take down all his shield, and as well as his, like, half his health.
Yeah.
So he panics and runs behind the car, and the other guy turns around and starts shooting at me, and I'm trying to, like, relocate myself so I can get myself situated.
No.
Well, anyway, so I can get myself situated, and coming back, I see something underneath his feet.
Yeah.
You know what I see?
What do you see?
I see his feet. So I shoot at him. And guess what? He dies.
Just by shooting at his feet.
At his feet. Underneath the foot.
Well, damn.
Good job. And then I turn and shoot his friend right in the head, and he panics. And I shoot his waist, and he goes down. And my teammate teleports on top of him and kills him. And then we get bombarded by the kill master of the match.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Good fun, though. Good fun.
Seems like fun.
What else is there? Well, Kingdom Hearts 3. We finally beat it. Aren't you happy?
I wish there was a little bit more. A couple more worlds, something.
I feel like... I still feel like it's a disappointment. The game transitions well in the sense of physical transitions. But anything outside of that, I feel like it's subpar.
Well, I mean, I like the way the gameplay ran. One thing I was disappointed about is, if you remember one of the opening trailers whenever they first made the reveal of it, was it was Sora riding on top of a demon wave. And not once ever did I actually ride on a demon wave.
Are you talking about the black spiral stuff?
Yes, the black spiral of Heartless,
Yeah.
or the Big O crowd that practically runs through, which world was it? Twilight.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Twilight Town.
Yeah, Twilight Town.
You know, they show Thor riding on it and then making a strike at it. You know, there.
Like it was a action command kind of thing.
Yeah. And
But man, I miss those, by the way.
yeah. Yeah, I figured that action commands would have made a return, but they lessened the action command to simply your transformations. Will you stop going over there?
Sure.
I tried to go for a parry, and obviously parries don't work.
Fairies don't work unless you're at 100.
No, I said parries.
No, I'm just telling you about the fairies.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah. I hope you miss. You forget that he has that ability.
Yes, kind of.
Whoa, timing on that. Anyways.
Thank you for running into the home run bat.
I didn't see you with it, to be honest. You covered it up behind the fountain.
I cannot afford to lose.
Okay, so long story short, after 7 games, that's right, that's how many there are, right? 7 games, not counting Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 3 being the 8th game in the series. And there's only 8 worlds.
Yeah.
Technically, there's like 10, but that's like breaching into like Twilight Town's a world, and the last world is a world. Technically, to me, those two aren't, because they don't house like more Heartless than you can handle, kind of thing. Like, hell yeah, you get to the point of on Twilight Town, the mansion. Yeah, there's Heartless there. Okay, cool. That's it. So, meh. So here's my perspective. Other than the stupid ass copyrights of the game, then you had the copyrights of the games of the song and video. By the way, I have one of my videos blocked worldwide because it shows a scene from Tangled.
A scene from Tangled.
And it physically says visual aid claim. Or visual likeness. So, not only did they take so long to cram out this game, they copy and pasted movies into it.
Yeah. And because they did that, one of the scenes was so familiar to the actual movie, they copyrighted you for
It
it.
only takes 15 seconds. Anything that's 15 seconds. That means 15 seconds of an intro. 15 seconds of a mid-song. If you're not constantly talking over this bullshit, it's gonna cut you. Or if you don't have music in the background to interrupt what's actually going on, it's gonna copyright you. This
Damn.
bullshit claims have been made across the board. But what like irks me and bothers me the most is the fact that you went to Monsters Inc. and it was after Monsters Inc. 2.
Yeah. Wait, Monster Inc. 2. I didn't even know there was a Monster Inc. 2.
Was it 1 that they switched to Laugh Power?
Yeah, that was Monster Inc. 1. Because the second one that they technically made was before Monster Inc. 1.
Yeah,
it
that's
was
what,
a
see,
university.
that's what I meant though. Like they what they ended up doing. What the fuck? The POW button. I'll take that. Anyways, so what they ended up doing, like they couldn't expand on the movie because there was nothing to expand on. I didn't know I could do that. Anyways, so they actually created an original story and a reason for the Unverse to be there. Oh, who would have thought that Doubts in the Heart would have created the Unverse, you know?
Yeah. But as a conversation we did have at one point, you know, if Doubts was the reason they came in, what's going to bring in the next enemy? Or is there going to even be a next enemy?
Well, okay, so, spoiler alert, the fucking Zora secret ending.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say here. The Zora special ending shows Sora waking up in Tokyo. I don't know if you've ever seen a JRPG in Tokyo, but that's literally all of them. Oh, I thought I was. Take the bet. Take the bet. Very works too. I got you up so high. Anyways.
What?
God damn it.
I think you're out of wind power. Never mind.
Oh, I got you, the Bronto flight. Oh, fucking A.
That's when he knew he fucked up.
Yeah, so. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, the JRPG takes place in Tokyo, so that means he was following his heart so hard that he went to another world. Not only is the other Riku there, one of the organization's members, which I assume is the Master of Masters, is there.
That would actually be a very interesting thing. You know, instead of it being Lushu there, and he runs into the Master of Masters.
I thought Lucio was the Master of Masters.
If our theory is correct.
Oh.
You know, if we don't base it on our theories, because we do see both of them together, then yes. Lucio is technically Master of Masters, and there's only technically 6 sins.
I don't think they'll do sins. The Tokyo game concept, I mean, they'll probably like make the bosses out of it, but I don't think they'll do much with that.
Well, you understand why I do say sins, though, right? Because of Envy, you know, Ava, and them. Technically, all their names.
But one's gone.
Huh?
But one of them's gone.
Yes, I know. One of them is technically missing, and one is, spoilers, practically dead.
Right, so, well, according to Lucio, at least.
Oh, there's a secret video that you can find in the final world that's technically not even a world.
Let's do that as well.
Where she actually talks to Sora.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, that's Ava.
Huh. And then who is she waiting for?
That's actually a very good question. I was figuring it was probably one of the Keyblade heroes from the Keyblade War.
Or Ventus, probably.
Probably. I mean, because he's one of the few people that was there within Cross.
Yeah, but again, we're breaching into territory that was taking place and shut out by the end of the game.
Yeah. Oh, I see. You're going.
They each have different skills.
Do that.
Like their side B and up B are different. Anyways, so how do you think do you think that who was the maker of Kingdom Hearts?
Nomura?
Yeah. Do you think Nomura crapped out? Like he gave in to pressure?
Do I think he gave into pressure? Yes. I think there's a lot of things that he did give into that he probably would have not done himself. I think that he... They have to take one No.
You just died.
That's so messed up. No. My master ball. No. No. Damn it, you Ryu look-alike. What the hell? I've never even seen that.
A fucking the soccer ball just demolished you. Okay.
Damn.
Alright, so getting back onto so Kingdom Hearts, in my opinion, I think it's trying to break away from Kingdom Hearts, like as a whole, like the whole King Mickey, Donald, and Goofy and all them. I think they're trying to leave that behind and expand on the JRPG that is Sora.
Yeah. And if they did that, I mean, we wouldn't have to worry about shitty heals. Because Donald never seems to heal you when
No, there is a way to turn his all his commands to focus Sora. I haven't tried it out yet, but I feel like it would be mean if I did.
Yeah, because then no one would receive heals.
Alright, so what do you think of what's another game that we played here recently? That's a good question. Battlefield 5, what about, you haven't gotten Battlefield 5, right?
Oh, I played it. And
Did you play the Battle Royale?
No, because it didn't survive very long in my place. I'm sorry, because they didn't have the Battle Royale in the game whenever I first had it.
Right.
You know, it was mainly the campaign, and it's ew, Ness. That's gonna. I just.
It's just ew, Ness.
Yeah.
But any games that you'd like to get into, play, or do anything with?
That's actually out right now.
That's coming. Like, what do you think about J-Star?
J-Start? You mean Jumpstart? Well, Jumpstart. What? I can't see. This is my ability.
You like that?
That was catchy. Die already, Wario. You're not that strong. Oh, no, no.
That's how I'm just like falling in the
Okay, Gassy. You need to stay over there. I'll take it.
What the hell?
Come on.
I just noticed that. What the fuck, man?
I win because you kept falling off on your own.
Yeah, that's why I put the...
Huh? Oh, when you said jump start, I was like, you mean jump force?
Yeah.
I'm excited for Jump Force, mainly because I saw light underneath the beach, and it kind of makes you wonder, do you play as Ryuk and fight, or do you play as Light? Hit him like with the Death Note, just like, and have an ultimate of writing their name, and watch it like be some kind of trivial thing where you have to know the name of the person you're fighting. Have to write their name in and all that.
They wouldn't do that in a fast-paced game. Especially when it's a lot like the... whatchamacallit? Naruto Shippuden gameplay?
Yeah.
They wouldn't do it like that.
I don't know. I mean, I think it would be interesting. Have to know exactly the person you're fighting and have to be able to quickly scroll down to the name of the fighter.
Okay, when you add that feature, tell me. Anyway, so we're gonna take the last 8 minutes or 7 minutes to try to do some plugins right now. So, if you have anything to say to our potential viewers or our YouTube sensation? Before we finish, Anthem.
Anthem. Oh my.
How can we not end the podcast without talking about the #1 game of February?
Man, cause you're crazy. That's the only way we could do it without talking about that. So, Anthem. Mix between...
Hold on. New recording.
Okay, so Anthem. A mix between Titanfall and...
Titanfall pushing it. But I guess if you want to like throw all core elements into it, I guess you're talking about Titanfall, Destiny 1 and 2, as well as Warframe, and what's another one? The Division. It's another free roam MMORPG that we know of. Like, you can just start throwing names, and it has a core element to play inside of Anthem.
Yeah, I mean, mix all those games together, you get Anthem. You get these mechs, and you start off at level. Yeah, it's a mech. It's practically.
But, okay, so to lay down the story arc of the game, you are a freelancer who is basically a free range contractor that has specially selected to pilot these suits called javelins. And these javelins there's 4 different types as of right now, and each one has special abilities. Like the standard one is kind of an all around. Then you have the tank, then you have the ranger, and then you have the melee. So with these like javelins, you're able to help stop the evil energy. To put it simply, the evil energy coming into the place and corrupting the land, so you can do shit basically.
Well, talk about going Horizon on game.
Yeah, Horizon has a different point of view of it, but Horizon would play a part if there was more machine animals.
Yeah.
But
well, technically, they do have a bird that flies around shooting little missiles at you.
I just think of Kingdom Hearts with that. Anyways, so what's your dedication to Anthem?
My dedication? Holy shit. Anthem, going into Anthem, when I first started, I was thinking, okay, simple game, let's go around, shoot some things. Yeah, I was expecting them to have like some kind of PvP factor into it. No, you got these world events out there. I was sitting there doing this one world event with one of my buddies, and it was Titan came out of nowhere. I was thinking, what a Titan. You got this big old fire Titan popping shots at me. I'm like, I don't even know what to think about this. I'm thinking, when did Kingdom Hearts come into this? They just mixed Rock Titan with Lava Titan. It's like, this is just all sorts of craziness. And then hitting level 15. No, it wasn't even 15. It was 12. Or was it 12 or 14 when you get your new javelin? I think it was 12.
It was 12 to get technically the second one, but you were potentially able to get up to 3 once you hit 15.
Yeah. Once I get the storm, practically sitting there and running the different combos. Using the ice shards to freeze enemies, and then you start out with this lightning strike that's just like, holy hell. And there was these storms that rolled in during the first time you run through the game. You could practically be killed by lightning if you weren't running away from your life from the storms. So the lightning in my head was practically, I don't even know how to explain it. Really, right there in front of me.
So, what's your commitment to Anthem?
I don't have that kind of commitment. At least not yet. Man, that's some shit.
Where the fuck do I go for?
Okay, guys, if you don't know, he just sat there and showed me his purchase on Anthem, and he bought some $87 version of it.
The Legion of Dawn edition, which is the pre-order bonus. First off, I get to play the game before everybody. Second off, I get all the javelins plus pre-order vinyls because of that. And on top of that, shit, what else came with it? I forgot. So there's a lot of stuff with Legion of Dawn edition, but it's not like, oh, it's the must-buy thing. No, it's let's see if I can find it. Set of 4 Legion of Dawn armor packs, javelin gear attachments, legendary weapon, and a digital soundtrack, as well as the founder player banner and as the Anthem theme. So with all this, you get with the regular one, the full game, you get the Ranger Legion of Dawn armor pack, the legendary weapon. This is pre-orders though, you gotta keep that in mind. You get a legendary weapon, a founder's planet, and then the theme. So basically the only things I really get is a set of 4 armor packs, a gear attachment, and the digital soundtrack for $20 more.
Not bad. I technically get paid twice, so I guess I could throw $80, $100 down for this game.
So, wait, was this the demo or was this the regular one? Damn, it was the demo.
That's the demo.
Okay.
Back out and go to notifications.
I was gonna click
Oh, you should actually be able to do that right there if you press start on it.
this one?
Yeah. Did you hit start? Or did you hit X?
Notifications. Anyways, so
Hey.
so what is your dedication? My dedication is I just guaranteed me and Mika, my wife, a copy of Anthem.
I need to go pre-order and pay off.
Legion of Dawn edition?
Legion of Dawn.
What is Anthem? Anthem is going to be the best game. It's going to take over the Disney concept. It's going to be the best game out there. So in 14 days, 14 days, 13 hours, 5 minutes, and 2 seconds, it will auto-download. Expected to auto-download on the 19th. The game releases on the 22nd. And because I pre-ordered, I get to play on the 21st.
Wow.
Guess we put in some PTO. Anyways. So, that was one of the few things I was wanting to do to ensure that I got Anthem. I wanted it because the game is great. I could get into this more than Destiny. And if I could become a sponsor, or get sponsored by Anthem themselves, it would be a dream come true.
I can see you probably getting sponsored. Hell, I mean, one of our buddies technically got sponsored by, what, one video?
Yeah, a crap video of that. Anyways, email me at my YouTube account and we'll go from there. Anyways, I want to be sponsored by Anthem. I want Bungie to say, hey, I see what you're doing. Here's some money. You don't have enough viewers, but all you have to do is put this in your description or title. Bam, you got 1,000 followers. Monetization isn't my like go-to or anything like that. It's just I just want to see me expand. Sorry, so what's your opinion about of the Anthem demo?
I will say the Anthem demo definitely had its problems here and there, especially if you take a look at how enemies would disappear randomly on the map. You know, you'd sit there and start shooting, or you'd sit there and go, like, make an attack on someone, and your enemies will practically disappear. So, not only are you not receiving any style of loot or anything like that, you're practically missing out on gaining experience. Because once you return, you technically receive all your experience in one go. So, that's something when they're so close to the game being out, hopefully they already have that patch or they're working on that patch to get the stuff.
Yeah, but a lot of things like that were supposed to be, like, that's part of a demo.
Yeah,
Your job is to go to the forums, submit a copy of it, like with the PlayStation record, and then submit it.
Yeah.
As simple as that.
And I'm pretty sure a lot of people have already done that.
Oh yeah, there's usually a dedicated, like, Reddit and things like that.
Yeah, so I figure that's probably already been taken care of. So I'm just hoping, you know, they fix that one issue, because I don't think I saw very many other issues other than, like, your rare gear. You know, with it being rare gear, you would expect, like, a plus on your,
Oh, you didn't know about that?
I didn't know what the little gator chomper sitting there.
That's from, Donkey Kong.
Yeah. But, yeah, I thought that thing was about to jump off.
As you were saying.
But, you know, you would normally have, like, a plus on your, stuff, like, say, 5% for your common. You know, you'd have 5% fire damage for a storm. Okay? And you get a rare piece that just so happens to also be, like...
Okay, mistakes can happen even with computers.
Seems so. But, you would sit there and see 5% for, like, a common item, or a common piece of gear, for, like, fire strikes. You get fire strikes rare, you would expect, okay, maybe it's 10, 15%, you know, more damage, whatever. And, yes. Don't not know. Yes.
I'll let you finish, but you'll see why I'm saying no.
Normally there's a plus to gear that's rare or higher up than a standard common, right? Okay. It always showed 0%, or you'd even have like a -2. It's like, okay, I just got this rare piece of gear, and the common is like 20 times better. And then, you know, it's got a couple points higher on the power level, which is fine. But, you're practically running gear that you might as well just be going for the power level at this point. Anyways, go ahead.
So, my point is, what do you think? The gear, like, it's a demo, right?
Yes, yes.
So, don't you think the gear was meant to only be so static?
Yes, it's meant to be static, but, you know...
Static means only changing into ones and fives. Like, it doesn't... You're gonna get a 0, then you're gonna get a 1, then you're gonna get a 2, and then you're gonna get a -3. Because that's just how it works. They're not gonna sit there and put a level 60 gear item in a level 15 demo.
Yes, but see, you missed the point I was making, that, you know, you have 0. You know, it's a 0 benefit to getting it. Other than its power level going up a little bit, there was no plus on the... It was literally saying fire, or like fire damage was 0% better. You know, it was practically static to no actual buff for your gear.
You know, and it's a demo. Maybe it could have been it was green when it was it said 0%, right? Maybe it was just displaying the wrong thing.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of us thought, is, you know, it was practically stuck. You know, it was probably like a little coding error where...
Right, which happens. But, like, I was thinking, the way I looked at it like Destiny.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a whole bunch of rares, you're gonna get a whole bunch of uncommons, you're gonna get a whole bunch of, whatever the white was, I forgot what the white was. Standard, like, regular commons, and then uncommons, and then rares. But besides the point is that they're making a random generator on top of this.
Yeah.
So, you're gonna have trash regardless. So to me, like, he even said in the thing where you have different game modes, kind of like Diablo.
Yeah.
So, just for you to run with somebody who's has a little bit higher power than you to run the next hardest difficulty may give you that +3 that you were looking for. Mm-hmm. So you can run even harder, to even go harder, and then you can go do some strongholds.
Yeah. Which, by the way, the stronghold that they allowed you to play, holy shit.
By the way, Stronghold is the first Stronghold in the game.
Well, then I already know what to do. That's fine with me. Shit.
But you don't get it until level 10.
Oh, that's fine.
But, yeah, that's when the game starts, you'll be level 1. And then when you hit level 30, which is max, you'll be stuck with a whole bunch of strongholds, a whole bunch of contracts, and then these epic contracts, and then these rare contracts. And then it's just going to be a series of things that are going to make you better and better as you go.
So, now to ask, do you think that they're going to raise the level cap later on down the road?
Yeah, they're going to do the same thing Destiny did.
Okay.
But hopefully they don't make the mistake of making the core game, like, you have to buy an expansion pack just to level up.
Yeah, yeah. Now, do you think that they're going to put, like, special raids in there where you're going to have, like, 6 to 12 players go fight some kind of boss? Like, for example, the first stronghold you get, your boss is practically a giant spider.
Oh, it's that one?
Yeah.
So about that, strongholds aren't even in game.
Oh, they're not in game?
No, the storms are. So you remember the original trailer for Anthem?
Uh-huh.
We showed them stacking up to the storm before they fought it. The storm is a physical, like, venomous, like, it makes enemies come in that they're not supposed to be there. It drastically changes the environment of the storm.
Huh.
So you're thinking that Fire Troll was a bad thing? Imagine seeing 3 of those because of the storm.
Oh, I'm not even worried about 3 of them because you practically in one of the missions you fight them.
Okay. So,
Now, if you're saying 5 or 6 of them, then I might be a little worried.
I don't know, because I'm thinking of the Big Goliath one that they showed, but I don't know which one that is. But, so, what's your dedication, bro?
Like I said, time to pre-order, time to go buy this big O version Legion of Dawn edition.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, it looks great.
Alright, so we're gonna finally sum it up. Is there anything you want to plug, anything you want to say to our potential viewers, or, you know, comment, like, and subscribe kind of thing?
Okay, guys, so practically this is the end of our podcast here. You know, like, comment, subscribe. Go to DBM Gaming videos. DBM Gaming being one word, videos being separate from gaming. And, hell, go to town. You know, he streams a lot, he plays a lot. He's got a diversity of games that he plays. Hell, I mean, yo, he deserves it, you know. And he'll sit there, he'll read his comments. You know, I'm practically a mod, so you'll see me there. I'll sit there and comment with you. I'll sit there and talk with you guys.
And who are you?
I am Virgil's Revenge DM. I am practically a co-streamer. I will stream with him from time to time, especially on the PlayStation. Like you see here, we were practically here playing Smash today. You know, buddy of mine, you know, been together for a while. We've hung out a lot. So, I mean, hell, you can find me on YouTube as well, Virtual's Revenge DM, or you can go to Twitch, and it's Stealth Fighter DM1. Yeah, but, like I said, like, comment, subscribe to this big O, well, idiots, and, I hope to see you there. Dante.
Okay, so I'm gonna finish it up with some proper endings. So today, if you found us on the podcast extensions, find us on YouTube by the DBM Gaming, which is one word, and then videos. I typically, like Virgil said, I typically post every day. Podcast is once a week. So if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, a like, a follow, all the fun stuff. If you want to donate to us, go to my YouTube or go to Discord, ask where to donate, and we'll tell you where to go. And then on top of everything, DMM Gaming is not just a channel, it's a community. And we play together, hell, we actually have something coming up this weekend that we're going to be playing Cards Against Humanity online. And we're going to stream it, we're going to participate. I have 10 people in the Discord, and at least 4 of them are going to show up. So, with that being said, follow us on YouTube. I have a Twitter, it's Nezrak Sins. I have a Facebook, but that's not up yet. Shit, join the Discord. The link's in the description. And if you want to see the content that was made with this game, just go to YouTube. It should be labeled podcast. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel like I'm chopping it up, but comment, like, and subscribe. This is Nezrak with DMM Gaming.
And this is Virgil's Revenge.
We hope you enjoyed.
Have a good one.
Yeah, seriously. So, the podcast is done now. And so this is kind of the point where I'm going to sit there and say, you know, visit us at Patreon, donate money to get these after shows, get blah, blah, blah. Because, like, some of the podcast people I listen to will say that. And which is great. I enjoy it. But I don't have money. Patreon doesn't like me. Discord doesn't like me. So, today is the 7th, right?
Yes.
I live to fight again.
Oh wow, all this shit is like. So if you guys really did enjoy this, I'm using Anchor currently as the recording software stuff. So if I'm not using an audio thing, I'm just trying to get stuff going. Trying to see. I might have to use these transitions on Hunt stream. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Much better. Now I need some background music, in my opinion. But I forgot where to get background music. Oh well. So I'll finish it off later. But so, with what's going on, what do you think? How do you think we're gonna expand from this? I would like to hit at least 10 episodes. And we'll do this topsy-turvy in the background so we can actually focus on the content. Because the last thing that they need is to have, like, button smashing in the middle of it.
I know, right?
So, again, this is kind of a trial and error thing, and we're trying to get things done. We're just examples, pushing things out. The streaming thing I'm using is, it's called Streamlabs. And I'm sure everybody knows about it. It's a great software, but it doesn't like my computer. So, and I think I need to find how much money I actually need to build my other computer. I think I need at least $400. Because I need an SSD, another hard drive, and a processor.
Yeah.
Pretty much got everything else for now, but
Hey Spooky, if you're listening, you need to donate at least a couple hundred.
Spooky ain't gonna donate a couple hundred. He barely gets paid as is. So how far do you think this will go?
Well, I believe it can go quite a hella far. Yes, hella far.
I haven't heard that term in a long time. Hella.
Yeah.
What do you think is something that would So the format that we have running now is the gaming news, and then information about games that we've recently played / reviewed, gameplay, currently playing, and then going to play. So basically, past, middle, end of our gaming history. Like, people see us playing Apex Legends, people see us playing Warframe or Kingdom Hearts, but the question is, like, do you know, like, is that a good segment, or should we expand on it, or, like, as of right now, I'm trying to get the 100% complete on Kingdom Hearts 3, and I'm trying to get, what else? And then Anthem's gonna be a thing, and that's gonna be my go-to, like, right away. Hopefully it's like Destiny, where it gives you, like, 3 character slots, so, like, I have one playing with y'all, and then I have one playing solo. Like, I can do that. Like, I did that with Monster Hunter.
Oh yeah.
Which I turned on the other day, and holy fuck, I don't remember how to play the game.
It would be a while before we get it back into the idea of, you know, what buttons we need to press, what we need to...
There's only 2 attack buttons, bro. Which is, it's just, it took me a minute. Like, I did like a low rank mission. I was just like, X does nothing. Square does nothing. Triangle? Oh! Triangle, triangle, triangle. R2 does something, right? I was using my dual daggers, and I was just like, shit. So, the more that we do these podcasts, like, if you're not available Wednesdays, I'll do it myself, or I actually think I want to have a special guest next week.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's a scary thing.
Yeah.
What kind of special guest are we talking about? Well, guys, you'd have to just wait to find out.
So I was thinking about just doing that and having him come over and just talking. Just because he has a lot of information, like right off the back. I was impressed. I was almost like, dude, you going home right now? Come over. like I think he would be a great third person in our posse.
He really would be. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know what all he plays, but I'm pretty sure he has streaming stuff that he could actually stream.
He currently has an Xbox.
Oh.
But he doesn't have a PC yet. So I assume he was waiting for, what's it called?
Income tax?
Yeah.
Hell, it would be nice if we got a PC and I go grab a laptop, throw some DFO, some Warframe, some different things.
Oh, fucking 3D DFO, man.
Man, 3D DFO, I cannot wait. You know, I hope they have like a beta test and all that stuff to go on that. I'll download that in a second.
I'm sure it's going to be people who are constantly playing it, though.
Oh yeah. Well, it's going to be just like DFO where people are constantly on it.
No. Sorry, I kind of half spoke that. I mean, it's probably going to be like demo only for like the top 50 people who play DFO as of right now.
Yeah.
Like the top, 50 people in PvP who rank the highest, or people who stream, obviously, and things like that. And I feel like if I get enough content out here, like DFO actually is sitting pretty high on YouTube. Yeah. It's sitting within like the first 3 tiers.
Oh wow.
It's a couple thousand watch it. So I assume it's gonna be something like this where it's just kind of like a background noise when you play the game.
Yeah.
I mean, and then you get big enough that people join you and you say 3 dungeons and then you kick them out, kind of thing,
Yeah.
Like, hell, I made somebody a friend on PlayStation because they watched my stream.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, I'm sure you saw on PlayStation Diamond, like, GED or GEM, Diamond something. Who I recently added?
I think so.
Yes.
I've seen this,
Oh yeah?
yeah, at least on Switch.
Oh
Yeah, because on Nintendo it's not as colorful.
Yeah, no, that's pretty epic.
Yeah, that was.
Surprising, to be honest. So there was people who I watched that basically did this and like commented throughout the entire thing, like talk about the fights and everything. I'm like, that's cool and all, but I feel like you need better people.
Yeah.
Feel important.
I get so many of those calls a day now that I want to just think.
Anyways, so having him over would be a giant plus.
Yeah.
Once I get my gaming setup going, I think it'll be another plus. Like, once we get a TV out here, I'll pretty much stick her computer on it.
Yeah.
So, like, she'll be able to watch her goddamn anime full screen. Versus using my fucking sound system. But,
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, especially DFO to see.
so we gotta come up with I think we'll ask Hero too, like
Yeah.
what a good like icon is. Like what for one, I lost the icon, so I gotta go back and like after you leave, I'm gonna spend a few minutes trying to find the icon and title it, copy and paste like the description from my YouTube into it,
Yeah.
and things like that. So, I mean, I'm gonna spend some time on it. Hey, does that count as a point? Good point.
I think so. Oh.
Didn't let him finish. That's great. Oh, another thing I was actually planning on streaming. Shippo right now is doing Wind Waker randomizer. Dead with an assist trophy. So I was thinking, and he was talking about Metroid Prime with the randomizer.
Yeah.
So I was curious about like what other games would be like that I could do, like to help join in on that, because what the program he's using isn't as graphical intense as like the Switch version of it or the Wii U version of it.
Oh yeah.
So I could probably do it. It will probably turn out like this or like Minecraft.
Yeah.
It's its own little screen and it's not as bad as what's going on. So I'm thinking about doing that. I was actually willing to do that today because today's Thursday. So Throwback Thursday. Since our podcast will be on Wednesday, Throwback Thursday would be streaming N64. Oh god, can you imagine Mario Sunshine with a randomizer?
Oh my goodness.
Or Donkey Kong 64 with a randomizer?
I would love to see Donkey Kong 64.
You really get hurt for that.
Yeah. Hey, again.
Who the hell is that?
I don't know. You're constantly moving, so I can't.
It's an armadillo. Like a rocket armadillo.
Yeah, that's probably off of me
But, what do you think of that?
then. I would actually like to see that.
And then, I could set it up where if you want to join, like, we'll say, like, a day that follows a podcast or something, you can join and just hit up, like, I have that controller, and I could probably sync a second one somehow. Or, like, I can do keyboard and you can do controller.
Okay.
So, like, we're talking like Mario Kart or Smash Bros, the original Smash Bros.
Oh, the original shit.
Yeah.
Throw the level 9 enemies in there, just...
Oh, no, I mean, not streaming like this. No, I'm talking about, she dodged. Anyways, so, like, us fighting. and that
Oh.
would be Throwback Thursday. Or
Oh, yeah.
007 GoldenEye. Like the old days.
Oh god.
And I'm sure I can find an Xbox emulator and do like 1v1 Halo. Like, I think that would be fun.
Oh, the old days of sitting there trying to move and snipe at the same time, and then rocket launcher blast off.
So what do you think? I mean, I can go back to my original schedule where it was like Mondays I did Minecraft Mondays, Tuesdays I did I titled it Taco Tuesdays, which was typically any game I could find on Xbox at the time because I have a whole bunch of games.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I mean that's just how everybody knows it. Taco Tuesday. Wednesday would be podcast / tournament or I'll eventually get Mario Kart. Play that too, you know. Which it will be pretty much news week. So throughout the week, I want you to keep your eyes out, like just every like first break or something.
Yeah.
Google gaming news and see what's out because
That could go towards.
like the one that I did about Microsoft was actually at the beginning of the week. It was on the 5th that I found it.
Ah, okay.
So and it's currently what the 6th or 7th.
Yeah.
Or 9th, whatever.
So.
No, it's the 7th, yeah. So 2 days ago, and it didn't actually show up on those, on the gaming news when I searched this morning.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where you gotta keep it active. Alright, so that's Thursday will be Throwback Thursday, Friday will be Wild Friday. Basically, if I don't have Anthem in a block, which would probably take up Tuesday,
Yeah.
or a secondary stream that I would do like later, because I stream mainly in the morning, so it would probably like if I ever wake up and like, oh, let me get streaming, or let me stream for 2 hours, it would probably be Anthem.
Yeah.
Or something along those lines, which is it'll be like mind-numbing content, basically music in the background, me just playing it. If anybody talks in chat, talk to them, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then, so we're gonna watch this one, and then I'm gonna skip through the rest until the last fight. So Wild Friday. And then Saturdays and Sundays will kind of be like Wild Friday as well, but it will be centered around Meekness.
Yeah.
It will be because she'd be home, unless it's a day that she has to work, which will change to like typically Wednesdays or Tuesdays.
Yeah.
And so it'll be one of those things where we're gonna play Anthem together because that's what we're doing, or we're gonna play Monster Hunter today, or we're gonna play Rocket League, or we're gonna just play whatever.
Yeah.
We're gonna play Warframe for 2 hours, and I'm gonna take a nap. You know, because my days off
Yeah.
aren't until later in the week. So you know, things like that. Like so, that's why I want people more active into chat or into the Discord than normal, because I want people to give ideas. I'm not saying like everything I've done this week I think is to my best extent, but I feel like I can do better. And thinking about Shippo's Dolphin streaming, that he streamed for like 6 hours at a time. Like it's great and all, but I feel like he needs consistency.
Yeah.
He doesn't have consistency, which I love Shippo, but you need some consistency, bro. Oh, I forgot to post.
His husband might be watching.
Yeah, I forgot to post it in Discord.
What, the stream?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, you failed.
It's okay. The link changes once I go offline.
Yeah.
So that's my ideas about the streaming. I'm not like Anthem comes out, and if I get that day off, and I'm gonna talk to Anthony and Paul, or no, Jennifer and Paul, to see if they can give me the 22nd and the 23rd off, or 21st and 22nd off, which I don't even know when those days are.
You mean Stephanie and Paul?
21st and 23rd. That's a fucking Thursday and a Friday? Holy fuck. Oh,
Well,
I might give the 22nd and 23rd off.
I might get the 21st off.
Wait, I think I do have the 21st.
No, I don't have a schedule for that week.
Oh, okay, no. Well, I get the 14th off. I know that one.
The 15th is when all the games are coming out. So, I think that's something else that we need to cover too, which I'm gonna have to put into our podcast notes. That we need to cover releases of the month.
Oh, that would actually be a pretty cool thing to bring up.
Like, to break away from gaming news, going into progress news, we should do games releases.
Yeah.
And then, like, I could, like, I did, not last week. Was it last week? No, the week before last. Like, because last week I don't count as an episode because I did it for 4 hours with Spooky.
Yeah.
So, but this week it's an episode because we did it for a full hour. And, sorry. Shit. Oh, that would be good.
Round 2.
So you want to do that, right?
Yeah, that would be very interesting.
So what do you want to? Oh, so what I was trying to say is, movie releases. Like the podcast I listen to talks box office numbers.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like, yeah, I don't want to copy them. Like talking about gaming news as a whole, alone, like without research, is kind of iffy.
Yeah.
Like they do a lot of fucking research.
Semifinals.
So no, are we gonna watch? No, we're not gonna watch the semifinals. Zero Suit Samus versus King Dedede. Yeah.
Oh, you're wrong. Corden.
Final.
Oh, we gotta watch this though.
Oh. Catfight.
Basically. So,
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
yeah, it looks like they're in the Pokemon League area.
Yeah. Oh, no.
2, 1.
Wait, is it?
Go.
Yeah, that's the Elite Four stage.
Oh, nice. Good on the graphics.
Oh yeah, this is the first time you see this up close, huh? Yeah, and then it changes based off of this fire. Yeah, you see the chair in the background.
Yeah.
And then they summon it because they summon fire. Which are the pedestals.
It'd be bad if like a bunch of fire textures started happening in the middle.
No, what they do is fill up the sides. And I think Pokemon and a Pokeball have a higher chance of summoning here of that element. Like water will, or fire was obviously shown. What's his name? And then water does like Bowser, Squirtle, and or whoever it is the water one. Yeah. I think they have a higher chance of showing up there. I don't think it's that's certain. But
Bring up the dragon stage.
yeah, there is
That's what, air?
water.
Oh, that's water. Oh god, there's a well.
But watch what the damn stage does.
Oh. Oh well.
How
Nope.
bad of a hazard do you think it is?
As fast as it is, it's probably a very big hazard. I could imagine sitting
I
there.
thought it was longer.
Well, goodbye, Smashor. Oh, hey, Smashor. Oh, hi, both of them.
But you know what? And she hit him both.
Well, you know which one's the real one now.
I'm surprised he even stayed.
Oh, nice. Oh, I was kind of hoping to see her.
No,
fly up
Corrin's
against
gonna
the
win.
screen.
Corrin's just gonna win. She's just OP.
Yeah. Well, oh.
The Dragon Stage.
What is that? Oh, it's just a stone set. Dragon? Yeah. Oh, the stage does attack you.
Oh, and that's it. Corn win on an
Damn.
item.
Corin, you win a $50 gift card to Dragonsville. Get all your dragons. Well, is that even a dragon?
That's whatever dragon she came from. That's what it is.
I was about to say, I couldn't tell if she was a dragon or if she is some fucked up reindeer / unicorn.
CPU 16, that's what it says. So next time we fight the CPU Corn, she's gonna be a bitch.
I can imagine.
Oh, that was fun.
Oh, well, no wonder she won. You set her on 9.
Oh, I set them all to 9.
You set them all to 3, and then she was on 9.
Oh, well, that's some shit. Oops. Alright, well, this is gonna end the live stream. So, unfortunately, I did do a live stream of gaming in the middle of an entertainment segment, but that was just to see if it would reach anybody else.
Yeah. Well, entertainment could technically be anything, including gaming. So, I mean,
Yeah, that's kind of why I chose it. I don't have to put the title of the game or anything. But, so with all these ideas and everything that's going on, so hopefully next week we'll have more stories. We'll do the games. Next week we'll be talking about. I feel like there's just a few things that we constantly left on this week. Next week we'll be talking about J-Star and there's
you mean
another.
Jump Force.
Yeah, whatever. Jump Force and there's another game that's coming out on the 15th. That's really popular. Like Far Cry 3.
I think it was Far Cry New Dawn, something
Yeah.
like that.
Which completely slipped under the radar in my opinion. Whatever.
I don't remember seeing very much on it.
Neither do I. And we're YouTubers. Come on. Anyways, so next week we're going to be talking about the games that are released on the 15th, the 20th, and the 27th.
Hey. What is Far Cry's excuse for them doing good with the low marketing that they've done? Because we obviously didn't see much. And hell, I got cable now. So.
It's not a family friendly. They wouldn't try it. Anyways,
Either way,
let's wrap this up, man. This is the post show. We're supposed to keep it short and sweet.
Oh, of course, but it's just funny. EA's griping about Battlefield 5 due to their marketing, and yet, I bet you anything, Far Cry is going to outdo them. And they practically had no marketing other than maybe a small little thing here or there. I've only seen one commercial for Far Cry. And Battlefield 5 was constant. I've seen plenty of Battlefield 5.
I'm trying to look for music that would help us end it.
So that would help us go.
Like leave, basically. I'm just gonna play one of the YouTube safe musics. Really? You're gonna play me that? I'm not playing. I could probably cut this up and make it a good ending.
Yeah, I can see that.
Probably just reversing it and then fine.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so this ends our podcast and hope you all enjoyed. This is the post show and maybe next time we'll do something a little bit more. So the ending that the guy says it's love, hugs, and all that shit and all that bullshit, but I'm gonna have to come up with something like that.
Yeah.
So you guys listen to Nezrak from DBM Gaming.
And you've listened to Virgil's Revenge. Peace out, guys.